And that is where he learned about Saito. He saw all of those murder cases. As Rohan, as the red figure. All this time, all of this, oh my god. Of course he had to get him. There's no way he could have left it like this.
Please.
He would have just continued on.
Help me. Help me.
What would have stopped him? I mean, come on. I'm Date.
It's me.
Rohan?
Did you forget your own idea?
Does that mean...
I'm Hayato Yagyu. The switch worked. And there's been a breakthrough in the case.
I know. You don't have to say it.
Regarding the Cyclops serial killings, right?
How did you know?
We can monitor what happens in the Somnium from this room.
Cool. Boss Computer explained. There wasn't just one Cyclops serial killer. There were two. One was Rohan and the other was Saito. The sync revealed everything.
We should ask him about it.
How?
Good idea. When Rohan wakes up, we'll interrogate him.
If he wakes up, don't you... Didn't we say that we are going to kill him?
Huh?
Where is he?
What? Pewter, where is he?
How would I know?
This is bad.
Hey, which way did Rohan go?
Eh?
Rohan's standing right there.
No, this isn't Rohan.
Yagyu, where is Yagyu? Where did he go?
Oh, him. He just left.
What?
Why didn't you stop him?
What do you mean? He's a detective. He said he wanted to leave, so I opened the door.
Well, you didn't tell anyone else about the body switch.
Did I do something wrong?
No.
No, don't tell me.
Wait, he told... Oh my god! I had a bad feeling. An awful, terrible feeling down to the bones. I knew where he was heading. I ran out of the parking lot, got into a car and floored it. Oh my god. Which means I didn't point the gun at He was trying to kill number 89 before he could get to Hitomi.
Hello. What are you doing here at this hour?
No!
Such beautiful eyes.
Oh, stop. You're always flattering me. Anyway, come on in. I'll make us some tea.
You bastard!
No! Stop!
She didn't understand. She tried to... Oh no! So in the end he really did show her.
No.
And... Oh! Now everything makes sense.
Stop right there!
And then Boss stepped in. With her protective squad. Oh my god, Boss is always well prepared. Don't you think it's kind of weird that you're on the side of another person's body? I mean, you instantly went for the kill? Rohan? Come on! What now? He Hitomi had to endure a long and complicated surgery, but she survived. But it came at a price. She was left with a permanent injury. She lost all use of her right hand. Thanks to the bullet I fired from my own gun. Oh no! No! I said nothing. I got up and left the hospital room. I left all of my memories with her. And then you went for Saito, right? That night, I visited the Kumakuro buildings and called them all together.
Everyone, listen up. Hitomi Sagan and her daughter Iris are untouchable from this day forward. If any of you lay a single finger on them, you don't want to know what'll happen to you. Are we clear?
Yes, sir.
Well, at least he protected them from any further harm. But still, you still need to do something about Saito, right? I went to So's mansion. My boss requests.
Meet with
my
Saito.
boss requests.
Figure out the truth behind the Cyclops murders. As long as you're like that, I think he'll be more open with you.
You really think he's going to be so easily tricked? So I went to his residence. When I got there, I said, I want to meet Saito into the intercom. After a while, the gate opened and Saito himself welcomed me. As if. What are you gonna do?
What is it you want to talk about?
This is so weird. This is so weird to see Data's face in anything else than his usual clothes. Why did the victim have their right eye taken out?
That was your idea. I don't understand why you're asking me.
I don't know. I don't know the mindset of this brain.
My idea, was it?
Yes. You told me that you suffer from hemispatial neglect. That you can't recognize the right half of your vision.
Yeah.
You always eat the left half of your meals and all that. The same is true of the faces of those you've killed. You can't recognize faces out of your right eye. Which means you can only see the right half of their faces. And that's why you pull their right eye. That's what you told me anyway.
Okay, and about Saito and Rohan?
How long has it been since we last met?
That's an odd question.
Humor me.
The first time we met was when I killed Monica, and my father asked you to deal with the body. But we didn't so much as see each other for 12 years after that. Why are you asking me this?
What was
Who
the
knows?
next time we met?
About half a year ago.
And what did I tell you then?
You don't remember?
Yeah, I have some kind of amnesia, don't ask.
Remind me.
I remember you showed up rather suddenly. You really want to kill people? I'll find you targets. Just let me keep the eyes. Then we both get what we want. We'll make good partners.
Oh god, and about the next target?
Do you have someone in mind?
Let me think. What'll it be? The fifth murder? The fifth Cyclops killer victim?
Hold on. Could you not refer to us like that?
Why not?
I told you, it's very old-fashioned.
But that's our name.
A name you decided. You even sent that letter without my permission. You said it would throw off their investigation. I don't know how effective it was.
So there's no relation to Greek mythology?
What? Don't ask me. You're the one who came up with it.
Bring him to Ibis, I guess.
Hey, Saito. Could you come with me for a bit?
Where are we going?
There's a place I want to take you.
Really? Is it perhaps the police station?
Not quite. But I guess he already catched on to it. Suddenly, bodyguards rushed out from inside the mansion. They surrounded me before I could react. Like always. Every time I'm at So's mansion, there are like 20 bodyguards around me.
What are you doing?
Every time.
You aren't the real Rohan Kumakura.
Yeah, of course not.
I could tell as soon as you opened your mouth. Let's get a change of scenery. Fortunately for you, I am interested in hearing you talk.
As if. Wait, did I actually tell him something about it? No, right? I wouldn't.
Mr.
Oh
Kumakura
my
showed me
God.
this place. So it's fitting that this is where you die. What a wonderful feeling. The truth serum is working beautifully. Wow. I see. I see. You got into that body with the sync machine. Fascinating. I'm intrigued. I want to see it for myself. The prototype sync machine. Where is it? Chiba? You there. Why don't you go and fetch it for me? Don't worry. I'll pay whatever it costs.
What? He got the information from me. I was the reason he knows about syncing in the first place. I'm the reason that he know where the prototype was. God damn it! A few days later. What are you trying to do?
Well, it looks like preparations are complete. Let's say you and I get started.
Why would you... Why would you want to do that? Oh my god, I can't get used to this. There's no way I'm going to get used to this. Never. I'm never going to get used to that.
Alright, let's go.
And that is the thing that messed everything up, right? But why did it get messed up like that? Oh. Ooh, that hurts. I see the blood flow. Well, now they are confused. They don't know who is who. But I went away.
What are you doing? Follow him!
Huh? What did you thought you would have? Oh my god. What is wrong with him? Why did he even want to transfer into that body? He hurted him pretty badly. What's the point of that? My memories after that were lost in a violent haze. I was forcibly disconnected during the sync. Saito's mind overwhelmed me. Only my consciousness was sent over. Oh, I broke myself free, and that's why the sync wasn't completed, and that's why we lost our memories. My memories were left behind in my original so only the ego got transferred. I thought I might have some of Saito's memory to cling to, but I never picked them up. Maybe because they weren't mine to hold. It felt like reality itself was disappearing. I was confused and lost, like suffering from a permanent hallucination. I could barely feel my feet beneath me, walking under the city's light. When I regained my faculties, I found that I was in Golden Yokocho. My wandering with no destination in mind was interrupted by a woman. Boss.
You're Saito Sejima?
Not really.
I guess not.
Huh?
Sorry, I just had a feeling. I heard that the prototype machine was stolen, so we lost communication for a whole week.
Who are you?
Just as I thought. You've lost your memory. Alright. From now on, think of me as your boss.
Boss?
That's right. That's what you'll call me. Come with me. To where you belong.
That's where she picked me up. Right outside of Marble. How the heck did he found his way to Marble?
I managed to make a
without
new
any
family
memories?
register for you. From today on, you have a new name and a new life. As a member of Abyss, the team I run.
You want me to be a police officer?
You were a policeman before, remember? You've already passed the exams. There shouldn't be a problem.
But the new me didn't pass.
That's fine, trust me. It won't be a problem. That congressman knows how to pull strings.
Who?
No one, never mind.
Okay.
So what's my new name?
Kaname Date. I hope you like it.
Kaname Date.
Yep. Nice to meet you, Date.
One year later, I was called into the control room. Computer had something to show me. Aiba! It's time for Aiba to pop out!
The official title is Aiba. You may call her Aiba. The artificial intelligence contained within this sphere is nothing short of miraculous. Special Agent Date, from today forward, this is your partner. She will be your personal computer and your personal companion.
Great! Just great. And, personal analysis. Oh, I have all persons unlocked. Cool. But there's still a lot I need to
How are
do
you
to get the
feeling?
platinum.
Your head clearing up?
Kinda. Not feeling so great after you ripped out my eyeball.
I've been waiting. I really want you to enjoy this show. I need you to see it clearly. Awake. Looking at it.
Hey. Are you crazy? Aiba, are you there? I need to see... Wait. Are they around? I don't see them. What was Falco's real name?
You would know more about that than me. Or do you not remember?
Well, Hachime is
You've
something,
been using
right?
other men's names for so long you don't even know your own.
It's Yagyu. Hayato Yagyu.
Yes, that's right. You're a Japanese native who worked as a police officer. Imagine a police officer being a serial killer. I don't think the public would react kindly to that if they found out. Heads would roll. Departments would fold. There would be shameful suicides. So your superiors decided that erasing every record of your existence was the preferable option. Hayato Yagyu ceased to exist. And Falco, the anonymous assassin, was sent to prison, where he was known as Number 89. Fitting for a man with no name.
God, I hate you so much. What happened after we exchanged mind, huh?
What are you doing? Follow him!
After the sink 6 years ago, I became a parasite in Rohan's body. But I was broken. The sink only sent data to my brain piece by piece. But that error did allow me to escape prison.
Right.
No! Stop!
It was Rohan who was accused of injuring Hitomi. Naturally, I went to trial, being the one inside Rohan's body at the time, for a violation of firearms law and attempted murder. However,
Your mind was broken. Of course.
Prosecution tried to get him on premeditated murder, but it was determined that he was insane at the time. Anyway, they decided to keep him in a special hospital.
Great. About Rohan after the personality exchange, I mean. Damn. What happened to him?
Stop right there!
I mean, I know he got into prison and all, but did he try to say something? I mean, did he try to do anything? I mean, come on, huh? Guess there's no fighting it, huh?
6 years ago, Rohan, in Falco's body, visited Hitomi's house and tried to kill her, but that didn't go very well. He was arrested by the police. He was sent to trial and sentenced to life in prison, It only makes sense.
Yeah, of course.
Falco was an assassin responsible for countless murders. The title assassin makes it sound so clean and professional, doesn't it? But he was a murderer. A serial killer. Life in prison was a light sentence as far as I'm concerned. You deserved far worse.
Hey, you had the bright idea to switch body with me.
Consider yourself lucky.
You were the one with the bright idea. Counterattack. Go! I don't think I can move, but Saito's off guard. I might be able to make a move. Not really, but maybe. I tried to swap Saito's feet, but then he stomped on them. Yeah, I thought it wouldn't work.
You have a choice. Iris and Hitomi. Die before these two or after. I would of course prefer that you choose the latter. It would be quite a lonely affair with no one watching. So, what do you want to do? I'll give you to the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Aiba!
No,
Huh?
wait!
How the hell? Moma? You instantly understood? How is that possible?
Are you
How?
okay? Yeah, I'm fine. But are you really Date?
Yeah.
How'd you know? Someone called Aiba told me about it. It was weird. It was kind of like eavesdropping.
Aiba?
Where is she? I don't see her anywhere.
She's with him.
Inside his left eye socket. What's wrong?
Sorry, but bastard got me.
Don't worry.
Take this.
I'm going to take care of the rest. Oh my god, I'm
Do it.
going to get the
Tessa
rifle.
and her mom are in
Yeah.
danger, right? Please, save them.
This is going to be interesting. But this time I need to do it alone. Without super calculation Aiba action. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Well then, where is he? There's no escaping the— oh, shoot. No! Aiba!
Iris!
Date, do you like fireworks?
No, don't you dare!
I love them. A brilliant, glimmering fragment of time. The flash begins as a perfectly ordered chemical reaction that melts into chaos. Human lives are the same, are they not? As is the universe itself.
Damn it! I can't get him in my sights. And I can't get any help from Aiba.
Blooming, scattering in the moment. And it's only a single moment, isn't it? A unique moment that you can never revisit. That's what makes life beautiful. Don't you think so?
Should I just risk it? But if I miss, I'll hit Iris.
We won't risk
But I've
that.
spoken enough. It's showtime. I will show you the most beautiful fireworks you've ever seen. The scattering of the cerebral plasma, the splattering blood. It's art. Perfect, beautiful art of a lonely moment in time.
You know, I don't think Iris realized yet that we switched body. For her, it's probably like, Date went completely crazy.
Don't blink. I want this to burn into your retinas. Well, the one you have left.
Damn it! What do I do? What do I do?
Well, I am not going to risk it. I'm not going to shoot and miss. There's no way.
Toya!
Mitsuki! Oh, yes!
Mizuki!
You bastard! What do you think you're doing to Iris?
realize that that's not her daughter?
Wait, Mizuki!
No! How dare you! Oh, now you've done it! Oh, oh! I'm not sure if we are able to beat him. You know, number 89, you are... Ooh. Well, he is strong, but the sedative. Ooh, this is going to be tricky.
Did you find him?
No, I can't find him anywhere.
Where the hell is he?
Hitomi! There's still Hitomi! Oh no! You can't be serious. Ota! Where did you get here?
Some girl named Aiba told me to come. I heard everything.
About the mind swapping too. I heard it too. From Saito.
Oh! Oh.
Uncle, it's really you, right?
Yeah. Right now, it is. You can help, right?
Yeah, of course. If I didn't come, who would?
Oh, but don't flatter yourself, Date. We didn't come here for you. We're here to save Iris and Hitomi.
Uh-huh. I love you too, Mitsuki.
Right. Got it.
Hey, Mitsuki. How's your foot? Everything's alright?
I'm fine. This is nothing.
Are you sure?
Stop worrying about me and go get that guy.
Iris? Are you okay?
I'm fine. Don't worry about me. Go save my mom.
Okay. How do I go? I'm not sure how I'm supposed to go. Well, I can't do anything with that. So, now I need to find out where I'm supposed to go, right? Equipment. Up there!
That's
The control room.
Date!
Hitomi?
Hitomi!
You gotta be kidding me! I sprinted as fast as I could. Rushed up the stairs, step after step, until they blurred together. Oh my god. When I reached the top floor, a sight I will never forget greeted my eye. What? Please, no bombs. Not again. Not again. Oh no, I cannot get inside.
Mom! Iris!
It seems I have an even bigger audience now. That's fine. Having more spectators will be a treat for us all. You all want to see, don't you? The fireworks?
No, I don't want to see a firework.
Oh, am I wrong? So you don't want to see the fireworks? Fine. Let's do this then. Date, drop your weapon. I promise I'll put the fireworks on hold.
Forget that! I know that you're
I'll
lying!
even release this woman.
He's lying, Date.
Don't do it!
Throw down your gun, Date.
But I don't have a choice, right?
Ah, I see. You don't intend to take me up on my generous proposal?
Date.
You want to shoot me, is that it?
Yeah.
Do it. But you only get one shot. You have to kill me with one bullet.
There's no way I can do that.
If you don't, the fireworks show will begin in earnest. And I will blow this woman's brains into the sky. What will it be, Date? What will you do?
Well, there is a small gap in the window, but what can I shoot anyways? I can only shoot at him, right? Don't pull it. I can't risk it. There's no way I can risk that.
Well done. However, you aren't out of the woods yet. You have to throw your gun down, remember? You have 1 minute. If that weapon is still in your hands, I'll start the fireworks. And one more thing. If any of you move, I'll skip down to 0. Let's begin. Ready? 59. 58.
Date, look!
What?
It's that girl I told you about.
Aiba?
Date, I do not have much time. Listen carefully. As I mentioned previously, I cannot escape this body. The surge of electricity shorted out my circuits. I cannot administer a paralyzing electric shock either. However, there is another option.
Huh?
Self-destruct.
Right. Self-destruct. It's about time, huh?
Let us determine a code number. Command 41205. If you issue this command, I will detonate.
No, that's still too dangerous. The number will be the first lock. If I give you the second command within 1 minute of the first...
What is the second command?
How about if I tell a lie?
A lie?
Something that's not the truth. If I say something untrue, I want you to regard it as the second command.
Is your data stored in the cloud?
Unfortunately, that data has all been deleted. I'm speaking to you using only local data.
Then, if your body is destroyed...
Correct. I will be destroyed as well.
10. 9.
What the hell?
Say it, Date.
6. 5.
Date, command!
2.
What the hell? Huh?
You are even more of an idiot than I thought. Do I look like the kind of man who keeps his promises?
Of course not.
Now you get to see 5 fireworks. If you didn't drop your gun, it would have only been 1. You understand? After I dispose of this woman, I will pop their heads as well. I can't believe you did that. Fortunately for you, you won't have long to regret it. Yes. Yes. The burning in your eye. I see it now. Watch. Eyes open. Watch this woman die. See her brain burn like fireworks.
Aiba, can you hear me?
Yes,
We don't have a choice.
I know.
I'm sorry.
Command 41205.
Okay, Date.
I...
You need to say a lie.
I hate you, Aiba. I hate you, and I never want to see you again.
Second command confirmed. I understand.
Be seeing you.
Oh, okay. Wow. Aiba.
Has Aiba always been in your left eye?
Always.
Yeah.
For 5 years.
Why didn't you tell me?
I thought you'd be jealous.
Huh? Thank you so much, Uncle.
No, don't thank me. Thank my partner.
Mr. Falco. It is you, Falco. Right?
You shouldn't call me that. I am Kaname Date, MPD, Special Investigation Team Abyss. Sinker.
God damn it. Aiba. 3 months later. Aiba. Pewter, I will never forgive you for that.
Oh, this?
Huh?
It's just a prosthetic. It doesn't bother me.
Oh, good.
Iris. Do you like my new body? I mean, my
The
old
way
body?
you are now is more familiar for me anyway, so... My old uncle is back, you know?
Right.
Besides, I don't care what you look like. You're always uncle to me. Isn't that how it should be? To judge by our hearts and not by our appearance?
Right,
So
this is
I'm
true.
really that ugly, huh?
Oh my god.
No, it's a rugged kind of handsome.
How are you? Everything's fine?
As you can see, I'm great. Hop hop, kangaroo goes hop.
I'm glad the surgery went well.
Yeah, the nanomachines went pew pew and bzz bzz and got rid of all the tumors. At least, that's what I think they sound like. I don't know, they're small. Anyway, everything is fine now.
Great.
The doctor even said I can dance again.
That's the most important thing.
All thanks to the boss. She paid for the treatment. Can you believe it?
How? What? That's not exactly true. Boss didn't pay out of her pocket. It was a confidential transfer of funds from the main office. Iris knows everything about the original and the new psychopath serial killer now. Not just her. Hitomi, Mitsuki, Ota, Moma, they all know. The higher-ups were willing to do anything to keep it from getting out. So in return for her silence, they agreed to pay for Iris' treatment. Great!
Maybe I owe
We
it to the
blackmailed the whole HQ. Oh god.
I feel like I ate the fruit of immortality. In a dream somewhere.
Yes, you did. At least I made you eat it.
Then I guess you're immortal, huh?
We'll see 50 years from now.
Oh, Iris. Why did you want to come here? From all
Because of
places.
the memories. I wanted to come here with Uncle again.
But we already did.
Ratty cake, baker's man. Bake me a cake as fast as you can. Pat it, poke it, fill it with fruit. Put it in the oven. Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. I win! Yay!
Good old memories, huh?
By the way, I still don't have the answer to my question.
Huh?
What question?
When am I gonna hear good news from
Oh!
you two? When
All
will
right.
Uncle be my dad?
That is a good question. I turned away without answering. I stared out into the distance, and something caught my eye. Winter iris in full bloom. Well, Iris, I'm not so sure yet.
Well, let's get going.
Huh?
Yeah, we still have a lot of people to see.
Yesterday, Iris was discharged from the hospital. Iris said that she wanted to see everyone who visited her. But she's a little embarrassed to go by herself, so I promised I'd take her. Of course.
We
Let's
also
go.
have to get home.
Hmm?
Shovel Forge.
Oh my god.
If you try it, I'm leaving.
I'm kidding. But we do have a date, don't we?
Kinda.
The date we had 3 months ago isn't over yet. So let's go!
Okay, let's go. Oh, we're going to visit everyone. Let's start with HQ. Pewter, give me back Ibis. I mean, Aiba. My god. I shouldn't read Ibis when I try to say Aiba. Come on, Pewter. There has to be a way you...
I'm glad you finally got out of that hospital.
Thanks, boss.
Boss, about Aiba.
Still thinking about her, huh?
Of course.
No, not exactly.
We were together for 5 years, at least he was.
Well, doesn't surprise me. You two were great partners.
For 5 years!
I want to ask you something. 3 months ago, when we exchanged our final words, I look like I do now. I wasn't in Date's body, but Aiba still obeyed me.
Second command confirmed. I understand.
You're underestimating the Wadjet system.
Huh?
Aiba was no ordinary AI. She was human in so many ways, including the ability to see and think beyond the physical. She didn't need your voice or iris authentication or anything like that. She knew the real you, and regarded you as her master. That's why she followed your command, despite looking completely different. I think, maybe, she knew your soul, Date.
How are you?
Why are you
Everything's
asking?
fine?
You see me every day.
Are you gonna go to the club later?
Interested? But you're still a bit too young. I'll take you when you're older. Promise.
Oh man, about 6 years ago.
Boss, I gotta ask. Why didn't you tell me about what happened 6 years ago?
Well, when Shoko's corpse was found, I didn't think it had anything to do with the Cyclops killer.
Well,
I thought the culprit was Rohan Kumakura, remember? And he committed suicide a year before. I never thought that he was swapping bodies. And the other person responsible for the original Cyclops serial killings was locked up in Fuchu, making it impossible for Saito or Rohan to be involved. So, I didn't tell you. Besides, the sync machine being used to swap bodies is a national secret. I was ordered to never reveal that information to anyone under any circumstances.
So that's why you kept me in the dark?
Yeah.
you know, I could have captured the whole thing
By
much
the way,
earlier
Date,
if you told me earlier. You know that, right?
I have a gift for you.
Huh?
A gift?
Close your eyes.
I did as I was told, closing my eyes. And when suddenly... Huh?
Don't worry, it's just some knockout gas.
Why am I not supposed to worry about this?
What?
You're going to experience something incredible.
What?
That's my present to you.
Why?
Shh. Sweet dreams, Date.
I don't feel safe. I don't feel safe at all. What are you doing, boss? Huh?
This is the sync room.
Why? Why am I here?
Pewter?
Kagami! You are...
Was it, Kaniza?
It's Kagami!
Just never gave me at all.
Lisa, where did you even get that from?
I don't know.
Only the first 2 letters are the same. Literally 2/3 of the name is totally different.
I know. I'm sorry about my face.
I heard. Plastic surgery, right? Must have been a really bad wound to have to remake your whole face like that. But it looks like it worked at least.
That's true. It's the inspector I see everywhere. Kagami. Where's Iris?
Don't worry. She's with the boss. She's safe.
Why are you here, Pewter?
Am I not allowed to be here?
No, of course not.
Of course
You
not.
deleted Aiba and
You should have been arrested 3 months ago.
Pewter's working with Renju. Or to be precise, Saito inside Renju. He was leaking confidential information to him. Pewter also helped Rohan inside the body of number 89 escape. Pewter was immediately punished and fired from the force. So why
Yes,
are you here?
I was arrested. I'm eating awful meals every awful day in an equally awful detention facility.
Then how
And
are you
why
here?
are you here?
I wonder.
Don't act dumb.
Date, it's okay. Boss brought him here.
She did. Why?
She told us not to tell you.
Why?
Anyway, I'm sort of like his handler now. I'm supposed to be an inspector, but I was the only person qualified for this job.
What are you
Kinda
doing
pathetic,
now?
isn't it?
Did you sync with me?
I did not. But I did use the sink chair.
For what?
For what?
Something.
Huh? Why am I here?
Everything that the boss did, she did for you. Ask her about it. She truly cares about you, you know. That's why she kept silent about what happened 6 years ago.
Huh?
You were once an assassin. If your secret ever got out, your life would be effectively over. But the boss protected you by hiding your past. I don't think she wanted you to leave her alone. Now, who is she to you? Anyway, now that this is done, I'll excuse myself.
What was that supposed to mean?
Iris, what happened to Boss?
She went home. She said she needed to do something in Kabukicho.
She left?
Anyway, forget about that. Let's play!
Play.
Shovel Forge.
Oh my gosh! No! I don't want to play. Why do you always want to play? How about we go to... So! Oh god, so... We never had a chance to talk, you know? Every time there were bodyguards, and every time I got knocked out, and every time I was kicked out of your residence. Are we actually going to have a conversation now? At the end of the very game? I figured that she didn't want to see him. Of course not. I parked the car a little way down. She doesn't know that I'm here.
I see
Hey,
your
so?
face has improved. This one doesn't make me so angry.
Good. Because it's not his son's face, I guess. I don't know who told him, but he knows. I mean, he must know about the switch.
What did you come here for?
I want to
wanted
ask
to
you
talk.
something.
And why are you here?
That's a strange question to ask a man in his own home.
I mean, you could have run away, right?
I just thought prison would suit you better.
Don't you know the law? No one can touch me.
Even though we both know you committed a crime.
Indeed. 18 years ago. And I was not the one who killed Monica Iwai. That was my son, Saito.
But you hired the Kumakuras to hide the body.
And what was he supposed to do? It was his son. The only family member he had left, right? Oh god.
The statute of limitations for improper handling of a corpse is 3 years. I did what I did to protect my son. I hardly think that is a sin. Are you familiar with Article 105 of the Penal Code?
Oh, please, no particles!
Relatives of those who have committed crimes cannot be prosecuted for evidence tampering or obstruction of justice.
That's ridiculous.
I agree. If I were still a congressman, I might think about changing it.
That's right. You're not a politician anymore. The media has already begun tearing you to pieces.
Yes. Soon I won't be able to live in this country anymore. I'll retire to an island somewhere and live the rest of my days in leisure.
Be careful, So. There are a lot of people out there who have a grudge against you. People who will follow you to the ends of the earth.
That's none of your concern.
Right. I don't need to bother about you anymore.
Is that all you wanted to ask me?
Yeah, pretty much. No, actually, why did you call Shoko? There's so much text for an ending, right? So many things they can talk about. 3 months ago, 9 p.m. and 2 minutes on Friday, Shoko's body was found. So called her burner phone. I asked him why, but he never answered before. Never.
Do you recall the conversation we had? That my secretary got a call from number 89? That is true. I did get that call.
I know. You spoke with number 89, didn't you?
I did.
What did you talk about?
He told me this. A woman named Shoko Nadami knows what happened 18 years ago. Contact her.
And you called her phone?
Yes.
And then? Why did you contact her?
Exactly. The only thing he said was, I realized everything when Shoko arrived. I have to see her again. I had no idea what he was talking about.
At that time, Rohan was in the body of number 89. Maybe Rohan realized it when Shoko came to visit the prison. Ah, that it was really Saito inside Shoko's body. That's what he means by realizing everything. Of course. Rohan needed to speak with Saito again, but he couldn't, not from inside the prison. Instead, he called up So and had him do it. Maybe he thought he could get to Saito to visit again. Maybe. About the chemical plant 8 years ago.
I've been studying for the past 3 months. I've learned a lot about the explosion of the chemical plant in Kawasaki.
Actually, I don't really... Why was that again?
It was caused by you and Rohan, the chairman of the Kumakuras at the time.
Alright, he sold the land.
As you know, my son Saito was abnormal, with all of the awful things that my son did. I used my money to cover it up, but that got increasingly expensive, you see. One day, 9 years ago, Saito called me.
Dad, I thought of a plan. A foolproof plan to make us rich.
Oh god, it was his idea.
The chemical plant explosion plan. To help ensure that the casino in Kawasaki would be extraordinarily profitable.
It was Saito's idea.
True. My son was born with an abnormal mind. But if I had never been involved with Monica in the first place, perhaps he wouldn't have ended up losing control completely. As soon as he drove his knife into Monica, something awakened in him. In the end, that's what led to his destructive, violent plan.
You sound like you're blaming yourself.
Perhaps.
Maybe it is. Did you ever meet number 89?
By the way,
prison,
did you ever meet number 89?
No, I didn't.
Did you ever see his face?
No.
No.
No reason.
Huh. Why didn't you look for Saito 6 years ago? You had missed him, right? 6 years ago, my mind was implanted into the body of Saito. Well? Oh, please, no! Stop it! I hate that! Please stop pulling wires out of your eyes! This is so creepy! So creepy! I lost my memories and ended up wandering the streets until Boss found me. She hired me at Aiba's and gave me the name Kaname Date. Well? But so, Saito's father never ever put out a missing person report on his son. Why? Well?
Because of the woman you call Boss. 6 years ago, she came to me and explained the whole thing.
Oh, that I'm not your son.
You know about the Cyclops serial killings? The culprit is your son, Saito Sejima. But you already knew that, didn't you?
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying we should make a deal. You give me one thing, and I promise none of this will be released to the public.
What is it?
Leave Saito with us. Tell anyone who asks that Saito is soul-searching on a trip around the world or something. Do we have a deal?
Ha! He sold out his own son.
I didn't have much of a choice, of course. If I refused, Saito's crimes would be exposed and my political career would be over. Besides, I never held much love for him in the first place.
Wow.
She was practically doing me a favor. So, of course, I said yes. And in doing so, I was able to learn a secret of the Metropolitan Police Department. It worked quite nicely for me.
You are such a cruel man. I'm going to leave you now.
Well, I'll be seeing you, so.
I very much doubt that.
Yeah, you're probably right.
We parted without saying goodbye. Of course,
Oh, damn.
why would I?
I left Iris waiting. She might be angry. I gotta get back to her soon.
Yeah, true.